All right, does anyone mind if we skip the obligatory 10 minutes of announcers sucking LeBron James's dick and convincing everyone at home that he's better than he is? I already heard Hubie Brown talking about LeBron's amazing 6 assists per game. That's not something to be impressed by, people. He has the ball in his hands the entire fucking game. He'd better get more than 6 assists. And as far as the rebounds, he fucking rests underneath the rim. He'd better get all the rebounds. And here they are. Now they're talking about LeBron is going to turn 38. Look, they have been talking about him being 38 the entire season. So when he finally turns 38 in 5 days, are you guys just going to say that he's 39? I mean, good God. And it works. All the idiot LeBron fans on my channel are always yelling, he's 38. Look what he's doing at 38. And they've been saying it all season. Well, it's not true if he was 37. Now, as we look at these rosters, it reminds me of the video I just did about the Sports Illustrated piece, because that is a good roster. That's a great roster. They didn't even have Westbrook on there. Now look at Dallas's roster. You don't know who any of those fucking people are except for Doncic. Just stop it. Just stop saying LeBron doesn't have help. You don't know who anyone on that Dallas team is. Here's Lonnie Walker proving that it is LeBron James that is hurting the Lakers' three-point percentage. You know what I started noticing is LeBron does this like half skip thing where he draws up all of his energy in order to charge. And in that case, he missed. And I really don't think anyone touched him. Like, they just gave him the lane so as not to get called for the foul, and he missed anyway. What's interesting about that is that the announcers go on and on and on about talking about how good he is finishing with either hand throughout this game. Well, he sure missed a lot of layups. And he missed layups where no one's allowed to guard him. And there's Thomas Bryant continuing to be a fantastic backup center. Tell me who moves the least on the Lakers defense. Okay, here's going to be lowering the shoulder. And did you see the defender literally just kind of ducked out of the way? You have to give LeBron James the layup or you will get called for a foul. And LeBron fans are going to start talking about that stat of how many times he shoots at the rim and doesn't go to the foul line. Go ahead and explain to me. That's a clear out with the right arm, by the way. Now look at that. I mean, that's a defender literally jumping out of the way. And you guys, you LeBoner fans, are going to be like, well, how come LeBron isn't going to the free throw line more? They are talking about LeBron's 30-point games, consecutive 30-point games. Well, it's consecutive when he sits out whenever the fuck he wants to and comes back in. If you count him sitting out, it's not consecutive games. And they sure are failing to note what I always note, that when LeBron scores 30, the Lakers lose. That seems like a worthwhile stat. Jeez. That's tough. Remember, Schroeder sucks. Everyone on the Lakers sucks. You did not see that. You did not see that play.
Patience.
Oh my God.
James foot on the line and off the mark on the long two.
Yeah, he forced that. He was looking at the clock.
Now listen to Hubie. Listen to Hubie.
And off the mark on the long two.
Yeah, he forced that. He was looking at the clock. So the clock was down.
Hubie made an excuse for that shot. Hubie said that LeBron forced it because he saw the shot clock dwindling. And the shot clock was at 11 seconds. That's like 50% of the shot clock. I mean, what a desperate attempt to make an excuse for an absolutely hideous shot. Guys come closer to that when they're shooting from the other baseline, for fuck's sakes. That's just shockingly terrible. The other announcer describes it as off the mark. Well, that's about as nice of a way as you could say that. And Hubie with the shot clock excuse. Just amazing. Do people notice these things? I got to turn the announcers off or I'll just spend all day angry about all the bullshit they say in defense of LeBron James. All right, look at the hop skip. That's him gathering momentum to charge. Oh, Christ, I didn't turn the volume down low enough. They're talking about at age 38. Dude, at age 38, continuing to do what he's done his entire career, commit offensive fouls, and rely on his size. Without his size, LeBron has nothing. Nothing. No, I'll revise that. His size and the refs together are what give him something. Without the size and the refs, he has nothing. Because he uses his size to commit offensive fouls. Jesus Christ, look at him swinging through with the arms. The size, the offensive foul, and the refs in your favor. That's LeBron James. Take a look at this rebound. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The entire Laker team, first of all, they give him that position underneath the basket during free throws. Do you know how many of his rebounds are after free throws? Why isn't your center and, well, I was going to say the next tallest guy out there underneath, but LeBron is the next tallest guy. He's a fucking giant. But you can't be impressed by rebounds that fall in his lap while he is left alone, and it's obviously his assignment on the team to get to stay there, get the rebound, and bring the ball up. I'm not saying that he didn't get the rebound. I'm not saying they don't have an excuse for putting him in that position, but don't be impressed by a ball falling in the guy's fucking hands. On the team, anyone, literally anyone, the smallest guy on the team, left alone underneath the rim, yeah, that's his rebound too. There's nothing impressive about these rebounds. Fuck, I'm going to have to make an entire video about that shit too, aren't I? By the way, the entire time I was ranting about that rebound, they were showing LeBron James. They even cut to another window just to have LeBron James shit on the screen while the game was going. I mean, they won't stop shoving this shit down your throat. Now watch what happens when Luka gets the ball. Two guys collapse on him. Two guys collapse on Luka. You do not see that happening with LeBron James. You know, I understand that he's older and everything, but just stop saying that he's up there with the best of them. He doesn't even require a double team. See this clutch shot by Reeves with no time left on the shot clock? This is the other Lakers bailing out LeBron, because you know what happened at the beginning of that play? It was LeBron, hold, and then he starts to try and pass it around. And I can't not think about the Sports Illustrated article claiming that LeBron is the one forced into tough shots. It's just disgusting. As if on cue, there's hold the ball until it's too late. There's LeBron complaining about something, talking some shit, and it goes by kid who beat him. Clearly, the Mavs don't even take him seriously, rolling their eyes at whatever crybaby is complaining about over there. All right, LeBron sat at the bench for... Look at that fucking carry. That's a carry and an offensive foul, and they're showing it as a replay as though he did something good. See, there's someone actually being guarded, unlike what happens to LeBron James. I don't know why they aren't showing the shot clock, but that was Westbrook with an incredible drive with no shot clock left. Again, after LeBron James doing all his horse shit with the ball. I know this isn't considered a carry anymore, but it was a carry when I was being coached. He just carried that ball like 10 times there. All right, James is squandering the shot clock. Let's see who he sets up for failure, or is he going to take it, which is never a good idea for the Lakers. Way to squander. You are not a good shooter. You are not a good shooter. He wasn't even thinking about passing that ball.